Hello everyone, I'm Nate, and today we're going to be taking a peek at a game called Magic 2014. This game is based off of the popular card game Magic the Gathering, and as you can see, it actually looks pretty good for a card game. We're sitting here at the main menu. It seems that they put out a game of this every year, is my guess. The first one that I picked up was Duels of the Planeswalkers. That was pretty fun. Then I picked up Magic 2014, and now I have the demo to 2015. Not really sold on that one, but we're not talking about this one. We're talking about 2014. This game, of course, like I said, is based off of Magic the Gathering. It has lots of decks, it has lots of cards, it has lots of replayability. So this is your main menu. It does have multiplayer. You can see leaderboards, go into extras, it has achievements, of course there's DLC, and it has options. So we're going to start here. There's a nice little tutorial, and then there's a how to play. So the how to play is more of like actually how to play, you know, right there in front of you. The tutorial is more showing you how. It's weird. Settings, of course, not a whole lot. You can display hints and turn on metric data, which should always be on. Not sure why it wasn't opted out, but alright. Yeah, so that's your normal settings. Sound settings are here. You can turn on or off voice communication, subtitles, music sliders. That's pretty simple. Graphics. Actually, for a card game, this has a surprising number of graphical options. I mean, it's a card game. You're playing cards. But, you know, you can... Lots of resolution settings for a card game. Lots of anti-alias settings for a card game. Shadows, refresh rates. Just interesting. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of locked there. So, whatever. Preferences, I have animations turned off because I don't really care. Premium full cards, yeah, whatever. Zoom into played cards, I like to be able to do that if I don't know what's going on. Again, I don't know why this isn't under preferences as well. It's the same thing. Nothing really major. Just settings to help you move forward in the game. Controls, these are rebindable, and there's a nice big defaults button down here. So yeah, there's keyboard, there's mouse, and then there's controller controls. I've never used a controller with this game. I'm not sure it makes any sense to use a controller with this game. The mouse is fine. Actually, I hardly even use the keyboard except to start and stop the timer. That's about it. So that's actually really nice, and built in, of course, they have a store locator so that you'll go out and buy the actual cards. So we're going to jump right into the single player, and there is a full campaign. I think that's the first level. Don't really remember which one's first.
Ramaz gave me a pendant from a plane called Innistrad. The mark on it symbolizes some militant order there. If you can track down its owner, maybe they'll know something about Ramaz. Careful though, nothing's more dangerous than armed zealots.
Alright, so as you can see, there's actually a bit of a storyline. And what'll happen is you'll have a couple of encounters, and then you'll have kind of a boss fight, and then you can fight a planeswalker, which unlocks them in their decks. So we'll fight these guys, sure. Right now, this has been the deck that I'm using, Johnny's Guardians of Light deck. I like white decks. That sounded racist. Um, I also like Garuk's deck and that one. I think this one is my favorite, but I use a Johnny's because it's fun. The Samurai deck is really cool because it's Samurai, but I don't find the deck to be very good. So, there's lots of decks to choose from, as you can see. Many decks with lots and lots of cards. Alright, so now that we're into the game, it's a game of Magic the Gathering. Exactly what you would think of. If you've never played Magic the Gathering, this actually is not a bad way to start playing, to learn how to play. Now this hand isn't very good because I have absolutely no drops below this 3, and I only have 2 mana, so we're going to draw a new hand. Wow! You know what? We're going to keep it. We'll keep it. Sure. Anyway, this game, not a bad start, I don't think. Oh, this guy. Okay, I remember this battle. Basically, when he gets 6 of those out, he starts killing them and summoning demons, and those guys are tough. But it's actually a lot of fun. It's a good game. It's a good start. They explain they'll explain everything in the game to you if you ask them to. I have a lot of the tips set to not show me again, so that I don't have to worry about it. But the tip system is actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's see, what are we drawing? Pacifism? Well, we're definitely going to keep that for the first demon he plays. Alright, so now I have a creature out. So he can't keep pinging me to death with his little 1/1s. But he probably won't attack either. And he knows he can kill my creature there just by blocking a bunch. Forgot how annoying this deck is. He will literally just keep pumping those guys out. Okay, we're going to throw that down to hopefully get some life gain back. And, you know, I think we're going to go ahead and swing. And if he kills it, he kills it. But I get rid of 2 of his in the process. So, nope, he just took the damage. So I got my 2 damage back there. So, as you can see, actually the interface is quite nice. I'm going to take 5 damage here, that sucks. The interface is quite nice. It's pretty simple to understand what's going on. If you know anything about Magic, it makes it very, very easy to understand. Yep, there they go. That figures. That's okay, we're going to play that down. And then we're going to pacify him. We can gain life back while we're doing it. So yeah, if you like Magic and just can't afford to spend the money to play it, this is a good game for that. That's why I own these games, because I enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. I don't enjoy spending lots of money on cards that I'm only going to play a game with. Because I'll play in tournaments, but I'm not going to make money off the tournaments or anything silly like that. How many do you need? Dang it. Because that's not how I play. It's not how I care to play. So this allows me to play the game and enjoy it, and it gives me an awfully wide range of cards that I can use. A wide range of decks and styles, and for me that's enough. This was $10 when I got it. I'm sure it's either that much or less. I think I'm going to give him indestructibility. So I get this awesome thing here. I'm going to put indestructibility on it. Yep. That way he can't just kill it. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked by the game itself. As you can see, it's good. It's intriguing. It gets you involved. I very much like it. It stops me from spending tons of money, and it is really entertaining. And that is enough for me. It's plenty. No, I'm going to wait on the Divine Favor. Now, the one thing I will say is, if you don't like magic, you're not going to like this game. Or if you really want the full magic experience where you can play whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want, you're probably not going to get it in this game. There are a set number of decks that you can have. There's a set number of cards. You don't really upgrade the cards in the game or the cards in the game. What is that? Ooh, I'm gonna keep that. Oh, an opponent's choice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep that. That's fantastic. Yeah. Sorry, sidetracked again. Dang. There's not a lot. I mean, eventually you will see every card in this game. It'll happen. Decks start off weak, they get stronger as they go, and that's nothing new. You unlock cards as you go along for each deck, and you can add them to your deck or you can remove them. So the decks aren't set by any means. Man, now I have two. Alright. Yeah, the decks aren't set by any means. They're very, very flexible, and you can take decks that are designed to do one thing and do something else with them. Now, you can only go so far. For example, this is an aura deck. It's pretty much stays an aura deck, but you can change how it plays with itself and against others to make it better or worse, depending on how you prefer to play. And to add insult to injury, we're going to do that. So, this guy's gimmick of getting the demons didn't help him. So, it looks like he is going to lose his turn. Which is great, because that gives me a chance to show you another game type, which actually I think is my favorite. So, we just won. And we should unlock a card, yep. Enchanted creature, I mean, this is for this deck. Creatures you control that are enchanted get +1/+1. That's pretty good. So I can go straight to the deck manager to put this in or take it out or whatever. But I'm just going to hit campaign and we're going to back out of here. Another cool thing about this game is these challenges, which I beat all the initial ones. I'm stuck on this last one. And it's ridiculously hard. I can't figure it out. Basically, it'll put you in a situation. In this case, your opponent has tons and tons of creatures. He's going to slaughter you at the beginning of his next turn. You have to kill him before then. Good luck. And you start, just kind of set in that place. Custom games, exactly what it sounds like. You can do free for all, or you can do two-headed giant, which is where you play 2 versus 2. That's pretty fun. Revenge is basically the campaign, except you're fighting all these guys and their decks are better. I think I've fought either all or most of them. No, Jace is still kicking my butt. Because blue control is fantastic. The expansion has its own campaign, challenges, and revenge mode. Nope, just dropped a bunch of frames there. But this is the kicker for me. This is draft. You open a bunch of booster packs and you make a deck out of it. So, for example, I just started this one not too long ago. My deck is pretty good according to this, and I'm running green-black, and it is more or less green rar stompy stompy with black assassinates and things that give me a little bit of life back or creatures back. Hunt the Weak is a fantastic card. I love that card. But I built these out of a pack. Now, of course, this deck is only 40 cards big. That is how draft works. But it lets me play a game mode that I really like against other people playing the same game mode. So you go through and you can test it against this Flyers deck, which if you're not good against Flyers, you're going to get your butt kicked, but that's okay. So in this round, I have to defeat them in this order. Jace is on here twice. I'm pretty sure he kicks my butt. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And again, they have to technically do a sealed deck too, but not really sure how sealed it really is. Because, you know, he has all blue cards. So, you know, exactly how sealed is that? I don't know. We're gonna go with the greens. We have 2 black mana in our hands already. We don't really need any more. That's enough. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, and he's hexproof. That's fantastic against Jace. Throw down a rampant growth. We'll get. I mean, we might as well pull that out. Make sure we have enough of them. So yeah, this deck of mine is a little bit of a landfall. You know, it's got a little bit of everything, but that's the way I like to play, so it works out. But again, these cards were all cards that I just happened to get out of a pack. I got kind of lucky, you know, pulling a deck. Now there is an auto build feature. Oh, I just got all 4 of my swamps. That is awesome. There's an auto build feature in here that is, it's pretty good. It makes you a pretty good deck, and I think I used it a little bit with this. I made the base of it, but then I wasn't sure what to add to it, and so I had the auto build finish it off for me, which is just kind of nice to be able to do if you know what the direction that you want to go, but you're not sure after the core of of your deck what you're going to do with it. It helps. That feature is pretty nice. But yeah, it's a draft. Which is fantastic. I love drafting. I used to go with friends, and that's interesting. I used to go with friends, and they'd pay for it as long as I gave up all the cards that I've got. At the end of it. It's probably my favorite game type. So, again, this is Magic the Gathering 2014. 2015 is out. The aesthetics are totally different. It's kind of a weird game, I would say. Just because, like, the table is white, and they use a lot of red to accent it. And it doesn't look... It reminds me of Mirror's Edge a lot. I like the soft blue here, and you know the yellow of these things stands out, but it's supposed to stand out, and because the Magic cards are this, you know, brown and all those different colors there, it stands out well, and it doesn't look right on white. That's not what I wanted. I mean, yay, I got stuff, but was that flying anyway? Yes, it is. Alright, so I just gotta try and pound him into oblivion before he kills me. That's fine. Hoping I get it, pull a Gravedigger. Be awesome. Come on, Jace. Don't succeed in whatever you're doing. Okay, that's weird. Why didn't you just... Wow. That hurts. So I really need just a kill spell there. Alright, yep, that's going out. Oh, that's why he didn't swing, because now he knows he can kill that. Smart move. I didn't even think about that. Dang it. He's gonna win this. He's gonna win this just because he has flyers. I don't really have a way to stop flyers, and that's not gonna be enough, is it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. That's strange. Oh. Oh good, he can't tap it this turn. Oh, but he's got another one of those stupid things. Dang it! Yeah, this isn't looking good. Okay, that's neat, but it's not really... It's not gonna save me. Oh well. Oh, that's a really good ability. I don't think I've ever used this card, actually. So yeah. That is Magic 2014. It is, of course, based off of the game Magic the Gathering, which is a pretty good card game. Pretty good card game. I enjoy it a lot. It's got a big player base, so pretty much wherever you are, you can probably find somebody who will play Magic the Gathering with you. This game also supports local two-player, local multiplayer, so you can play with your buddies right here on your computer. Yep, so I just got my butt kicked. That's alright, it happens. It happens. Alright. That has been Magic 2014. If you like it, if you think you might like it, go ahead and pick it up. It's pretty fun, and it's probably pretty cheap now. If it's not, a Steam sale will come up, and it will be cheap. I mean, I played this game for a year and a half, really, before getting the 2015 demo. And I still play this game, because 2015, I just have the demo. It's a fun game. Overall, it sticks pretty well to Magic the Gathering. I haven't really noticed any rules issues going on anywhere or anything of that sort. So, yes, this has been Magic 2014, and until next time, take care.